Well, hello. Today is Saturday, December 16th. Boy, Christmas is almost here, and it's time to do our weekly meeting highlight, and it is called Enjoy the Season Freestyle. And they have a lot of good pointers today, what we went over. And I find that I'm really liking the program. I really am. I did lose. Let's start off with my loss, because I did have a loss. I got a new book, too. I have to find it in the first page. I lost. It's a kind of a bummer because I really wanted to lose 0.6 because that would have put me into the 40s, but I'm exactly 250. So I lost a half a pound, and so my total loss is 54.2. Pretty good. I got 2 more weigh-ins to show my anniversary date. I joined December 31st last year in 2016, and I think that this is the best program. When I started, they had just finished up the Points Plus, and they were starting with the Smart Points. Now they've left the Smart Points to the Freestyle, and people always say, well, why are they always changing their plan? They keep changing their plan because they want to make it work for you. They said in the past they weren't so much giving you the right mindset, and a lot of the things that they were having you eat were processed foods. And now they're trying to get you to eat healthier. And I know it's a little more expensive to eat healthier, but if I go to a restaurant just for myself, by the time I order my Old Sandy, by the time I ordered an appetizer and then ordered my entree, and then I had like an extra side dish and then my drink, my bill used to come to almost 20 bucks. And that's before I left the tip, and that was before tax, because I don't eat at a cheap restaurant. I eat it, you know, and really, there's no place to eat cheap. You can't even eat cheap at McDonald's. I know they have a dollar menu, but you know, you got to eat a lot of things because they're smaller. But so anyway, for the $20, I can get like 4 packets of raspberries and a package of strawberries, and I can get some grapefruit. And that'll last me more than one day, whereas that meal is one meal. And the fruit in that'll last me a couple days. Even like eggs, you know, I could probably get a lot for $20 at the store. I know it's more expensive to eat healthy. I'm not going to lie. I know it's more expensive to eat healthy, but you feel so much better eating healthy. So I don't know why for so many years I chose not to eat healthy, because I look at myself and think, you could have ate healthy your whole life. Why are you just starting now? And then they didn't have the charms last week, so I did get my Freestyle charm today because they ran out. They had so many people that went last week. But anyway, they started off with our quote is, you get a chance each day to make a better choice. You are the master of your own fate. And that's so true. Nobody's holding you down and putting that food in your mouth. You're making the choice to do it yourself. And this is the beginning of anything you want. And you just have to think, with the new year approaching, it's got to be the beginning of anything you want. And that might be my saying. 2017 was the year of Sandy. 2018 is going to be the beginning of the year of what I really want. And I want to reach my goal. I'm not going to reach my goal. I'm not going to set my goals that high, because really at 250 pounds, I should probably weigh about 160 for my height, because I'm 5'9". But I'm striving to get to 175. So I've set my personal goal as 175, which is still 75 pounds away, which is feasible, but with me not probable. But I'll lose at least another 50 pounds. I lost 54 pounds this year. I'm going to lose even more. I'm hoping to lose 56 by the end of the year. So I can do it. I know I can do it. I don't have a doubt. But anyway, we'll go over the book really quick. Oh, I wanted to tell you too, because I had a question. I was afraid that I wasn't going to lose weight because I had a hard time keeping my points. And the guidelines that you're supposed to follow is 10 below or 5 above. So my guideline, I get 24 smart points. So my guideline is I have to have anywhere from 14 to 29. Now I don't feel so bad, because there were quite a few days where I was like 10 and 11 under. And so now I know I really wasn't under. I don't really realize, I don't know why I didn't lose more, because I did follow the program pretty faithfully. But, you know, my body is just a slow-moving body. But let's go over the book before I blabber on too long. What better time of year to explore the freedom of the Weight Watcher Freestyle program? This is the best time of year. The holidays are chock full of things to do, people to see, and food to eat. Not. With lots of 0-point foods and the option to roll over up to 4 smart points values a day, you can navigate these busy days on a plan. If you like, tonight I'm having I have 4 couples that we always go out to dinner once a month, but on Christmas, December, I always do the dinner. And if you check out my daily vlog, I'll show you my table. It looks really pretty if I do say so myself. But enough of the patting on my back by myself. Anyway, my plan is to eat 0 points for breakfast and 0, I don't eat a lunch, and then enjoy my dinner. And with this plan, what you can do is you can roll over 4 points. So you can save them and put them into your weeklies. I think that she was talking a little bit, I don't know how it works, so I don't really want to tell you too much about it, but you can look into it yourself. You can roll your Fitbit points over for food into your weeklies, but I never do that because I need to exercise to lose weight. I'm one of those people that if I don't exercise, I don't lose weight. And so I'm not going to waste all my exercise on just eating something extra and then not losing any weight. But what you want to do is stay close to your budget and freestyle it. And they said they have some suggestions for you, is to serve low smart point nibbles at your holiday bash. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Deviled eggs. They're not really completely 0, depending on what you put in it, but I put a little bit of Miracle Whip, or I don't put mayonnaise, but I put Miracle Whip in it. And so if I'm going to make like a dozen, which is 24 deviled eggs, I might put 2 tablespoons in there to mix up with the eggs, which is only 2 points. Divided by 12 is not, or 24 even, is really not that many points. So you can eat the deviled eggs. You can eat the shrimp. I'm not a big fan of shrimp, but everywhere you go at holiday parties, they have shrimp. You can have the shrimp. They always have a vegetable platter. I've told you in the past, nobody wants to bring the vegetable and fruit platter to a party because they feel like the bummer person, like, oh my gosh, look what she brought. But if you've ever noticed, that's the first thing that goes. People don't want to admit that they really want to nibble on fruits and vegetables. I think the main thing is nobody wants to take the time to cut up the vegetables to make them look so pretty. And, you know, who's going to go in and grab like a celery? But if you got some celery with some like a little bit of cream cheese, like non-fat cream cheese on it, or, you know, like even better than the cream cheese, or those little wedges of the Laughing Cows. Spread a little bit on those. You know, it kind of perks it up a little bit. I should check and see how many points it is, but I think that a little wedge of cheese is only 1 point, so that's like a low-calorie thing you can eat. Use your rollovers for a family feast. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to have my party tonight, focus on low and 0 points during the day. That was the 3rd thing, and that's what I'm planning on doing. And then they gave you a thing which you can plan on your holiday menu. And so the sample is breakfast is a veggie and egg scramble with a cup of coffee. But if you put creamer in it, you'll have to count the creamer. If snack, just have some grapes or, you know, some berries or an apple or something like that. For lunch, they have a black bean chili recipe that you can find online. And then later on for snacks, have some fat-free salsa with some carrots. And then when you go for your holiday dinner, a glass of champagne for 5 ounces is 4 points. If you have filet mignon with red wine sauce, it's 5 points. Garlic mashed potatoes. Now, I love garlic mashed potatoes. I never make them, but I eat them when I go out. That's 8 points. Roasted Brussels sprouts and shallots is 1 point. A dinner roll with a teaspoon of butter is 7. And if for dessert you want 2 sugar cookies, that's 6. And if you want a candy cane, that's 3. Well, that adds up to 35 points. Okay, I only get 24 for the day. But if I've eaten 0 points for breakfast and lunch, I can take 11 points. Well, and I actually can go 5 over. So I really have 29 points. So that only puts me 6 points over my thing. And I had a really nice dinner. And I didn't feel any guilt. And I had dessert. And I ate a candy cane. And it was all for good. And I enjoyed myself. If I had that menu, I didn't have that. But like tonight, I'm going to have some turkey, and which is free. And I'm going to have corn. Now that's another thing. If you're going to have any canned vegetable, I know they said we can have corn now. You want to check the labels. When they're talking about corn, they're talking about fresh corn or frozen corn. Canned corn sometimes has sugar in it. And so you want to check the ingredients on the cans to make sure. Don't get fooled into thinking that just because they said you can have corn, you can have corn. Always look at the labels. I got some salsa the other day because I thought salsa was free. And I scanned it and it was 2 points. The reason being there was sugar in it. You can get fat-free salsa, and you can get salsa without sugar in it. I didn't look for that. So now I know. I'll still finish this one because I bought it. I'm not going to waste it. But I'll just use it sparingly. So you want to do the Think Again page right here. And the unhelpful thought is there's no way I'll be able to stay within my budget during our big holiday dinner. But the helpful thought is, I'll plan the day to eat mainly 0-point foods beforehand and save my weekly smart points for dinner. I can definitely stay within my budget and enjoy the meal. Nobody's telling you that you can't enjoy yourself for this last week. This is when all the parties are going to happen. This is when you're going to be getting together with family. Enjoy yourself. Even if you put on a pound, don't beat yourself up. Even if you put 2 or 3 pounds on, just get right back on track. It was 1 week out of your life. It was even just 1 meal. And don't let that deter you, because that's what's going to send you on your spiral going downward. If you have the mindset, well, you know, I've already blown it, I might as well give up. Don't even think, though, if you go for a big holiday party and you weigh yourself and you gain 3 pounds, think, well, I might as well wait till New Year's Day now. No, don't do that. Do right away. Get right back on track. Don't worry. Nobody's going to know how many. 3 pounds could be sodium. Don't even worry. Unhelpful thought is, I don't like to go to holiday parties because the food served is always too many smart points. And the helpful thought is, parties are a fun part of life. With more 0-point foods, I may be able to find lower smart point snacks so I can enjoy the party, food and all. I love eating as much as the next person, but I really like going to parties because you can really see people that you don't see on an everyday basis, and you just can talk and catch up and laugh. You know, that's using calories if you laugh. I tend to laugh a lot. I do find myself to be a pretty happy-go-lucky person, and I think that helps me in a lot of ways in life. But, you know, I do have my down moments. Everybody does. I'm not always perky. I know it's hard to believe, but I know I'm not always perky. Sometimes I'm sad, and sometimes I feel down on myself, and sometimes even on this program, as much as I can eat, I'm thinking, I want to go back to my old way of eating. I liked eating like that. I did like eating like that. But I didn't like how I felt eating like that. So I have to keep remembering, when I want to go back to the old way of eating, that even though I enjoyed it in the moment, later on that day, it came back to bite me. And it's not worth it. It really isn't. And I still have cake. I still have candy. I still have everything I want. I just have it within reason now. I just know Jim and I used to have pizza once a week. That was our dinner, and I would have 3 slices, and I would have 2 cans of Coke. I couldn't tell you the last time I had bought a pizza. I mean, I've made the little homemade Weight Watcher pizzas, and I've had iced tea with it, and you know what? It tastes just as good. It really does. I know that people say, oh yeah, sure, it really tastes just. No, it really does. Try to do it. You will like it. You really will. You'll like it. You really, really like it. So anyway, I don't like shrimp, but I do like avocado. But here's a recipe if you want to screenshot it. But she tried to stay within the book today. Some quick pointers that she gave us. Sometimes people are having a problem with bathroom issues right now. I know that nobody likes to talk about that, but a lot of it is because your body's not used to eating all the beans and the lentils and stuff. And so once your body adapts to it and gets adjusted to it, you won't feel the bloating and you won't have the bathroom issues. It's just a matter of, you got to fool your body into thinking you're not, make them think you're still eating the old way, but you're eating the freestyle way and you're doing better. And you want to take a spoonful of something that you like. That doesn't mean you take a heaping spoonful. You just take a spoonful, take a taste. And what you want to do is remember portions. Portions. You want to make sure that you don't put too much on your plate. We have a tendency to put too much on our plate. I know that when I do my morning breakfast, I look at it, and that's so much food. It really is. And I always think it's 0 points. But it fills me up. I should span it over 3 meals. I just can't get out of that mindset that I have to be a little bit hungry. On this program, you are not supposed to be hungry. You are not. I'm still battling that thought that I have to be hungry, and it's something I'm going to work on. I'm a work in progress. But anyway, I hope you like the meeting. If you have any questions or suggestions for me, please put them in the comments below. And we have 1 more meeting before Christmas, and I plan on staying on track. I'm just really proud of myself. I've had a loss for the last 5 weeks. My goal was not to have any gains during the holidays, and I'm pretty much living up to my word. And that's all I can say. So I hope you like the video. If you think it'll help somebody, please share it. If you've never subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I do a daily vlog. And hit the like button. So I'll talk to you guys next week. If not, I'll see you in my daily vlog.